Hi, I'm Carolyn, and today I'd like to teach you how to roast peppers. The first thing I did is get a bushel of peppers from my local farmer's market, and then I went ahead and washed all my peppers. If any of your peppers have a little spot, just cut that out. It's no problem. You don't have to throw out the pepper over a little spot. I went ahead and cleaned my grill, and I heated it to high, and now we're ready to go ahead. All you need to do is place your peppers on the grill. They can be tightly placed. We're going to cover the entire grill. We're going to blacken the peppers on all sides, including the top and bottom. So we're going to blacken the peppers. And if you don't have a grill at home, my mom used to do her roasted peppers in the oven. So all you have to do is set your broiler on to high and use either a cookie sheet or some kind of sheet to put your peppers on and put them up close to your broiler. And you're going to blacken them right there in your broiler. All right, so that's pretty cool. We're going to go ahead and shut this and we'll be back to... Hi, so it's been about 5 minutes and it's time to rotate our peppers. I brought out a long tool just to turn, and you see how dark they are? That's how dark that you're looking for them to be. We're just going to go ahead and turn all the peppers to just one side, so that way the entire pepper is going to be burned, really. We're burning that outside skin or charring that outside skin. If you're wondering what could you do with a bushel of red peppers, I'll tell you, antipasta tray is nice. If you're having pasta and you want to serve your roasted peppers on the side with a little olive oil and garlic, that's delicious. One of my favorite pizzas is roasted red pepper pizza. So I'd like to do that. And I'm sure if you look around, you'll find lots of recipes that you can use your roasted peppers for. I use them all every year. I always roast a whole bushel, and happy to use them all. And now we're getting close to being finished with these. We're just going to flip them to their tops. That way, if they've already been there, they can start coming out. I'm going to put them right in a pot. Yep, we're ready to start taking some of them out. If they've already been charred on all sides, they can come out. Some of the last sides is either so when it starts to fall apart, then you can take it right out. And we're just putting them right in a pot. There's nothing in that pot. We'll be peeling these once we let them set for a while. We'll let them set for maybe 20-25 minutes in this pot, so that way the steam that's built up from the peppers will help to loosen the skin, and we'll be able to peel them really easy. Okay, we'll let those four stay, but we'll just keep the lid on this pot, and I will go ahead and continue to roast peppers while we go. But you see how nice and cooked they are when they come off. We're just waiting on this side here. And we're back. We're in the kitchen now. We have let our roasted peppers rest for a while in the pot, so that way all that heat will help us get the skins off. So I'm just going to take one pepper at a time now. Oh, and they are a little hot, so I'm just going to quick take it out. I am going to run it under some cold water to help cool that down. Now, I have let them sit in the refrigerator overnight, or even just sit out for a couple hours while they cool down a little. So I'm just rinsing out the pepper, so that way the seeds fall into the sink. And as you see, I'm just kind of like using my fingers to scrape off the outside of the pepper. So I'm just left with the flesh. Just use this strainer and we'll set our peppers in there, but I'll show you what they're going to look like. So you can use these peppers for many things. So we'll let them strain. I'll go ahead and continue to clean the peppers, taking the skin off and the seeds, and then we'll leave them right here. Or I'll put them in the strainer to just get the water off of them. Okay. Hi, and we have all our roasted peppers peeled and rinsed. You see the beautiful flesh here of the pepper. So this is actually a bushel of roasted peppers. They make 1 colander. So what I have here is some fresh basil from my garden. If you don't like basil with your roasted peppers, you don't need to put it in there. I just like to put that in there. You can go ahead and write roasted peppers in the year, so that way when you look in your freezer, you know where they are. I like to put all the things that I put together. So all my roasted peppers usually are at the bottom of my freezer on the left-hand side. So I know when I'm looking for them where to go. So that's about enough for a meal for me. You'll just have to decide for yourself how much a meal would be. Maybe 2 full peppers. You should get quite a bit of roasted peppers from this. Oops, I almost forgot. Like I said, I like to throw a little basil in mine. So I washed some fresh basil from my garden and dried that. And there it is. So that is how it will look. And I will carry it to my freezer just like that on a cookie sheet. And I'll be back. I'll show you how much I get out of that bushel of roasted peppers. Thank you. Hi, and we're back. We went ahead and skinned our roasted peppers and took all the seeds out. And we are left with just 1 colander full of flesh of peppers. So I like to have basil with my roasted peppers. If you don't have basil, that's okay. These will freeze perfectly on their own. You want to have freezer-sized bags. And you will want to use a Sharpie pen and just write on the Ziploc bag, roasted peppers and the year. I like to keep my roasted peppers at the bottom of my freezer on the left. It doesn't matter where you choose to put them. It's just nice to have them in one specific spot in your freezer, so that way when you need them, you know where to go to get them. And so you go ahead and just put in, I don't know, about this much is probably enough for my family for a meal. And I'll throw in 3 or 4 leaves of basil, and then just push everything to the bottom. And we'll do a little roll, and we'll just go ahead and seal that. So that will be how it goes into my freezer. So I'll be back after I went ahead and bagged everything up, and I'll show you how it looks. Thank you. Okay, we have all our roasted peppers all bagged up, ready to go. I was able to make 17 bags, and 2 of the bags are a little bigger for a large crowd. Things that you can do with your roasted peppers are putting it on pizza, having it as a side for hot roast beef or hot pork roast sandwiches, antipasta trays. You'll come up with many uses for your roasted peppers. You'll run out before the season starts again the following year. I hope you enjoyed this segment of our canning freezing series. And if I can make something special for you, just let us know. Leave a comment. Maybe you could like our page. If you want to find other cooking segments or canning freezing segments, you can look on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. Thank you again. Take care.